Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb Edition. Last time, had a successful run with Judas, which of course, like every time, means that we did not have success in finding the Polaroid, because apparently those two are mutually exclusive. So we're back to Cain. I like Cain and Judas. I want to stay in my comfort zone for a little while. I try to put off the harder characters until, I can't anymore, basically. So I'm gonna play as Cain again. I like Cain a lot. He starts out with higher ooh, that was a bad room. One of my suicide flies. It did me a disservice there. We did pick up Crack the Sky, the feather, which makes those beams of light appear. It's a pretty shitty spacebar item, all things considered. Pull up this tinted rock for a heart that will stop us from being about to die. That's good. Let's just take out these guys. No problem. Got another key. So yeah, anyway, we're still looking for the Polaroid. Last time we had a really good run, man. It's good stuff. I think they might have nerfed Cain's initial range. It seems like he's really not shooting very far. But not a big deal. Range ups are all over the place. I usually hate them, but in this case I would actually kind of like to get one, so that I could stop having such fantastically low range. Let's take out Pin here. Might as well just Crack the Sky on him. Wow, yeah, that was pretty effective. But of course the problem with Crack the Sky is it's totally random. Hey, a damage up on the first floor is great. It's 2 damage ups for us, making us pretty powerful for the second floor, really. But yeah, the problem with Crack the Sky is that you can't control it at all. It's, most of the time you're going to use that and the rays of light are going to completely miss everything. And, yeah, so it's best, I guess, on rooms with a lot of stuff in them. Hey, Book of Revelations. That's a fan favorite from last time. There's also Monster Manuel in there. Or I guess not fan favorite. This is a me favorite from last time. Monster Manuel is in there also. That would give us a random follower every 3 rooms, I think. 3 rooms or 6 rooms? Anyway, it's not so great. It's certainly not a bad spacebar item, but Book of Revelations is one of the best. So we're certainly going to go with that. That will let us stack up some Spirit Hearts. It's always good to get the Book of Revelations really early so that you can start stacking up health and kind of have something to fall back on later in the game. Just use a bomb there. Got another single Spirit Heart out of there, which is not the best, but it's alright. Let's head on here. It's good to get rid of Crack the Sky, but it sucks that we've essentially wasted our first treasure room now. We didn't get anything useful out of there. There's some more bombs. There seems to be a pretty common theme here of getting a ton of spacebar items. I've heard from a lot of people, and I've seen myself in my own runs, that spacebar items seem way more common than passive items with this new update, which is really bad because I've talked about this before. If you get a lot of spacebar items, you're essentially gimped. You don't have any kind of real advantage because obviously you can only have 1 spacebar item at a time. So if you get 5 spacebar items, you only have the power of 1 of those spacebar items, and the other 4 were totally 100% useless to you. Let's head in here, see what we got. Telepathy for dummies. Yeah, there's another spacebar item. Cool, guys, right? That was worthwhile. Got a free Spirit Heart out of there. So yeah, just used a key on nothing. And of course my item room last floor was nothing. So we're in a pretty bad situation on that front here. But we do have that damage upgrade we got. Really, I want to, if I can rely on maybe getting a health upgrade, well, I guess I can't. I was going to say if I can get a health upgrade out of this and then get a deal with the devil that will give me something great, that could really turn this around for me. Not going to be the case, unfortunately. Do have Famine, who's super easy to kill. And he will give us a cube of meat, which is not one of my favorite boss drops to get. And in a situation where I'm missing out on item rooms left and right, getting a bad boss drop is bad times. But there might be something in the devil room I want anyway. Let's go ahead and bomb this really quick. Cool, more Spirit Hearts. So doing great on health. 3 Spirit Hearts for Guppy's Paw. I could get both of those and be 1 cat item away from being a cat. I think I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Use this to get my 3 spirit hearts back. I'm not sure if that was a good decision. Probably not. But, you know, I'm living on the edge here. If we can get one more cat item, then we'll be in a great position. And my thinking there is, if I get all these spacebar items, I'm going to be gimped. There's very little way of getting out of that. So if I can become a cat, that will really compensate for my lack of other advantages. It'll be great. So, gotta remember that. One more cat item, no matter what it is, I gotta pick it up. 10 bombs is great. That will allow us to access a lot of stuff that we wouldn't have been able to previously because I was completely out of bombs, so, you know, getting topped off on bombs is always a good thing. Let's take out this man train here. Really need to get a key sooner rather than later. And some HP ups would be great right about now as well, as you might imagine. Hey, wow. There's a damage up as well as a spirit heart in there, so really fantastic damage at this point. Doing pretty well on everything but red hearts. Ah, damn it, there's no way out of that one. Alright, let's look for the secret room as well as access this chest. No secret room, but of course we did get to the chest. Ah! Okay. Should be way easier now that they're not trying to close in on me. The Fool takes us to the spawn room. Probably the worst tarot card in the game. Certainly up there. And we just need some keys. If I miss out on an item room on this floor, that would really suck. As well as I can almost go to the shop. And I would like to open that locked chest. Yeah, the disadvantage of getting Guppy's tail, I guess, is that unless we get a lot of keys, that's going to be basically worthless. It just gives us more locked chests, which can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on the circumstances. I would really love it if you guys just blew up that tinted rock for me. You guys have any interest in doing that? No? Alright, let's take out one of them. Okay, now I'll just kite this guy around. Just toss a bomb in here. It's not... How does your AI work? There you go. Perfect. Of course, Guppy's tail doing work, giving me a chest I can't open there. Tons more money. Unfortunate that it's looking unlikely we'll get enough keys to get to everything on this floor. Ah, close. I made it. Alright. So yeah, feeling lukewarm about this, but one cat item. We're in a great spot. That will allow us to fly as well as just tear everything apart, basically. So if we can get that cat item, that would be awesome. Looking for Guppy's head or Guppy's Guppy himself, 9 lives. Come on, man train, get over here. Something I never thought I would say. Outside of San Francisco, of course. Let's head back to the item room and see what we got in there. Hopefully something good. Hopefully not a spacebar item. Not a spacebar item. Hey, infestation. That will give us some attack flies every time we take damage. That's okay. It's not the best. I prefer the mulligan strongly, but you know, this allows us to have a little bit more oomph in any rooms that are giving me trouble. That worked really well. Could really use a key to get into that shop. But of course, having keys, I think, would make the game a little bit too easy, because then we would actually get upgrades, and you know, we'd have some kind of development of our powers as the game goes on. It would, no, you're supposed to just power through the game on whatever you started with. Oh man, I can't believe that hit me. It sucks. Alright, let's move onward here. Still no keys. It's making this look pretty bad. Pretty bleak. I was hoping to get a key out of that poop. I don't think that's possible. Even though it is special poop. Okay, you need to... Yeah, perfect. Excellent bomb. You're the best. 2 chests. What do we got here? Tons of money. And tons of money. Still no keys to go to the shop, though. Getting trolled pretty hard here. Speaking of being trolled. Alright, bomb for a key, yes. We'll immediately take this key, go to the shop. If there's a key in there, we'll purchase that, open a chest with it. Or maybe save it for the next floor? I don't know. It's a tough call. Because those chests could all contain keys. But they could also not contain keys. And with my luck so far, I'm thinking the latter is more likely. I didn't notice that tinted rock before. Those really, in the corner, they'd really blend in with the wall. Definitely pick up a key. Let's pick up some insurance here. My thinking is, if I have Mom's purse, then I'm immune to the tick messing my run up. Because imagine I pick up the Polaroid and then I accidentally walk on top of the tick later. That'd be terrible. That would ruin the run. But with Mom's purse, there's no way that could happen. And also, if I find 2 good trinkets, then Mom's purse is a really good investment. It's just a matter of, it's not an immediate upgrade right now. We don't have the 2 trinkets, so it's like I didn't get an upgrade yet. But, ooh, that was close. I almost opened that chest by accident. Oh, no! There was no way out. Okay. Well, no way past that to get to the boss. Great. Spawn a Wheel of Fortune. Cool. Let's play that for keys. We're desperate here. Give me some keys. Hey, cool. If I get 1 more key, then I'll use that key to access another locked chest. But I'm going to save 1 for the next floor, so I can at least get to the item room. But yeah, so far I think Guppy's Tail has actually been screwing me over, because I've had a lot of locked chests that I don't have the keys to access. It's kind of shitty. Wow, tons of money out of that. Give me more keys. Should probably turn down my speakers a little bit. Hopefully that hasn't been feeding into the mic. Hey, wow. Cool, so now we can open all these golden chests, because we have infinite keys for this floor. There's a key in that one. This could really turn shit around as far as our key situation. Wow, okay, another infinite key. That's kind of weird. I don't think I have anything that would make infinite keys more likely to pop up. And they're usually fairly rare, unless you have the flat penny. Head over this way. So now I'm hoping as many locked chests as you want to throw at me, game. Totally down. Because of course, with infinite keys on this floor, they're basically free golden chest contents, which can be really good. They aren't always, but can be. Fighting Super Gluttony here is not a big deal. It can be a little bit annoying, but for the most part, I'd say is one of the easier super sins. Fuck, I was moving as fast as I could. I can't believe that still hit me. Alright. Should be dead in a few hits here, yep. Some red hearts I can't use, and a key and a bomb. That's fine. I was hoping for something like a lard, but that's okay. Really need an HP up. Because living off of spirit hearts is something I had very much hoped would be a temporary situation for us to be in. Let's go open all the rest of these chests. Range upgrade is pretty shitty as far as locked chest contents go. I'm just gonna double check these because there could be a locked chest like hiding in there that I don't know about. Doesn't seem to be the case. Let's go back to this one I do know about. Hopefully we'll get something good out of there. Yeah, wow. Tons of stuff. So now we have enough keys to kind of coast for a little while. Though of course with all the locked chests we're seeing, they'll probably be used up pretty quickly. But still, having 6 keys feels good after that drought. So let's head onward to the boss here, and hopefully we'll get something great out of that fight. I wouldn't mind fighting Krampus right now to get the lump of coal for some more damage. Oh, it's the same glitch again! Pestilence is glitched. Or maybe it's the Book of Revelations that's glitched on the Catacombs XL. But this is the exact same thing happened last run. Well, not the exact same thing. Or was it the exact same thing? I don't know. I saw Pestilence, but it gave me... No, yeah, it gave me Peep. And then this is going to give me a cube of meat, and then next I'll actually fight Pestilence, and it will give me a normal boss drop. Very strange. Yep. So I think Pestilence is Carrion Queen, and it thought the hollow was Pestilence. Strange glitch. I can imagine how it would happen, because the Book of Revelations forces a Headless Horseman encounter. So obviously some code there got mixed up somewhere with the double boss stuff going on. The box gives us a lot of stuff. Justice gives us more stuff. Pill. Oh fuck. I really... that could have been bad if I ended up... Oh, it still might be bad. I might miss out on the Devil Room. Fuck. I really hope that Devil Room is still there, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed off. Fucking telepills, man. It pisses me off basically every time I get it. It's hardly ever a good thing. Okay, good. Boss is still there. Let's pick up our Goat Hoof for some more damage on select ones of our shots. And what do we... Yeah, Cramp is cool. This is exactly what I asked for. Can't really complain. I will use the Empress though. I feel like I stand a good chance at taking some damage on this fight, so the quicker I get out of it, the better. And with the Empress, I'm doing pretty absurd damage. It would be awesome to pick up 4 of Babylon right now and just stay with my no red hearts. Because then I would be like this on every single room. Man, I still took damage. How dumb. Did get a... Hey, cool. Burnt Penny, which we can have in conjunction with our Goat Hoof, thanks to Mom's Purse. Burnt Penny gives us bombs, probably like a 50% chance of dropping a bomb every time we pick up money, which is pretty good. Ah! My brain is breaking trying to deal with both laser shooters and chub shooters here. What do we got here? More keys. Not going to complain about that after my drought. Just give me as many keys as you want, game. I'm fine with that. Like somebody who lived through the Great Depression, finding money. Or food, or really anything. Great Depression kind of sucked. Go ahead and take these guys out. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, we are on the Necropolis XL now. So, again, I feel like we're getting a lot more XL floors than usual. Or than we used to before this latest game update. Which is pretty shitty. Because obviously those always will rob a shop from you. Take out this guy. Take him out. Come on. Come on, get over here, Heart. There we go. Alright, here's our first item room. Hopefully there will be something good in there. First, of course, we have to take out these chub shooters. What do we got? That's Celtic Cross. That will randomly give us the shield when we get hit, or is it when we get down to half a heart? There's something else that does it. No, it's random. Or oh, well, I am at half a heart, so maybe it is half a heart. Who knows? But yeah, that'll be pretty useful actually. Ah, actually took more damage there. So yeah, the run's starting to fall apart already. It's, we don't have the upgrades to really sustain ourselves to the rest of the game. And especially having no red hearts at all is kind of a downside here. Oh, I was so sure I was out of range of that bomb. That feels bad. Just watch out. Okay. So there's only one hanging guy that's not as bad. Definitely will open this lock chest to get Tammy's head, which I don't want. What do we got in here? Stack of money. That's very close to as useless as that item can possibly be. Because of course, we're about to find our last shop, and really, the laws of Isaac demand that this last shop is going to be greed. So that means that money is going to be totally worthless for us. Speaking of which, there's no way I'm going to try to grab those pennies. It's way too dangerous with those spikes there. Half a spirit heart for 2 cents sounds like a bad trade to me. I'm going to drink a little bit of water. And onwards here. I have a feeling we're coming up on the boss pretty soon. The shop could be down here as well. But usually the boss is at the end of one of these long stretches. Yep, what did I tell you? Ah! That was a decent chest. We got in here, more bombs. No thank you. Definitely not gonna play that. So let's head onward here, at least try to find the shop. But ideally also try to find some secret rooms. In fact, I'll start looking for those now. On the off chance they contain like a trinket machine that we can use to try to find the Polaroid. But again, it's looking pretty unlikely. Well, on this run, it's looking unlikely that we'll find the Polaroid and that we'll beat the game. But obviously, I can tell you how this is going to play out. Either we're going to find the Polaroid and then die, or we're going to succeed at the game without ever finding the Polaroid. That's just how this shit works. Getting used to it now. No way out of that one. I stand by my position that there was nothing to do except for run into these guys in an effort to take half a heart instead of a full heart of damage. Alright. Tons more money. Hello, Greed. How's it going? I knew it. That's not lag in the video. I was just saying hello to Greed before Greed was actually there, because like I said earlier, there's no way that wasn't going to be Greed. I mean, come on, guys. Have you ever played Isaac before? That was going to be Greed. And of course, that means that again I have a useless pile of money, which happened last time as well. Feels bad, man. I hate just this lack of shops we've been getting lately. The game's just gone full troll mode, and I'm not the only one who feels this way. I think they really messed up the balance of the game in the latest patch in a lot of ways. Hopefully they'll revisit it, or maybe they're just going to leave it hard. I don't know. Edmund McMillan was kind of like, people were badgering him about how the game was too easy still, and he was like, you know what, fuck you guys. I'm going to make the chest. I'm going to make it so you never get keys. I'm going to make it so that you never get any items that aren't spacebar items, and you're going to like it. Yeah, we do still kind of like it, but I would prefer if you rebalanced it a little bit more, made the game a little bit more fair, like it used to be in the good old days. Or maybe he was just trying to burn Isaac down behind him as he moves on to his next project, so we'll all buy that instead of still being obsessed with Isaac. I don't know. I actually doubt that he's actually involved in anything as sinister as something like that. It's probably just some balancing errors. Or it could just be, you know, mass confirmation bias. But yeah, it doesn't feel like... Fuck! Every time I forget that I really don't want that last cube of meat. Because of course now we have this worthless piece of garbage tagging along with us instead of a follower that also blocks bullets and shoots for us. Which is way better than this asshole who will kick our bombs back at us. They need to rebalance level 3 Meat Boy a little bit to bring him in line at least with level 2 Meat Boy. At least make it so he can't interact with bombs, because that makes him legitimately worse than his previous form, which I don't think was the intention when they were designing him. But of course it takes everything in my power to convince myself not to pick up a boss drop immediately. So I'm not very good about it. We did pick up a little bit of speed up, which is nice. Gives us some more maneuverability. Feeling pretty melancholy about this run, really. It's not going anywhere, I can tell. Fuck you, Meat Boy. Oh, I could have just had him eat him. Why wasn't he already? What were you thinking, Meat Boy? What was going through that fucking meaty head of yours? What do we got in here? Basically nothing. I don't really want to go into the curse room. I should go into the curse room because there could be a cat item in there, and if we get one more cat item, we're in a fantastic position. So yeah, 2 spear hearts for that though. That's steep. Let's do it. No, not worth it, but it could have been. And really, at this point, like I have to clutch at straws because I don't have. Right now, I'm doomed. So, and the womb doesn't have a lot of opportunities to like improve my position. So every single time I have an opportunity to maybe turn this shit around, gotta take it. Like walking on creep, that could have really paid out for me somehow. I'm not totally clear on how, but Well, that was worthless. As I expected, most books are not as good as Book of Revelations, and by most I mean all, but sometimes there are passive items in the library, or at least there used to be. I think that was probably a glitch. Maybe it's fixed by now. But yeah, it used to be you could get like Technology 2 out of the library. That would be pretty good. That would kind of ruin me on Isaac, wouldn't it? Because as we've seen multiple times before, Technology 2 on Isaac is bad news. He'll just pump out tears continuously. Hey boy, you gotta do your fucking job here. Make me stop feeling bad about picking up that cube of meat. Earn your keep here. Nope. It's like, what? Huh? Enemies? I don't see any. I can only see things that are about 2 feet away from me. This is gonna be a nice slow decline. This run, I can tell already. Just want to find the boss room right now. I already checked for the secret room, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I've had really bad luck finding secret rooms. I've checked most of the possible locations, and I don't think I've found even a single one. Maybe I found one? I don't remember. Ah, those homing tears. So hard to avoid. Just using my shield, basically, to take those guys out without worrying about getting hit back. Let's definitely pop that open. What you got for me? Hey, Spirit Heart's cool. That was important. I was about to succumb to the inevitable there, but now I can stave it off for another, maybe another floor, maybe not. So we need a cat item and the Polaroid before this even has a chance of being a truly successful run. And so far, things are looking like, no, that's not gonna happen. You know, anything could happen. I could get a devil room on this floor, it could have a cat item in it, I could pick it up. We'd be in a good position. I can't believe that I haven't gotten a single HP upgrade after trading away my HP for those 2 cat items. That's incredibly shitty. I can't believe that wasn't the secret room as well. What about here? Nope. And we're fighting death. This guy has a serious shot at killing me. I have a well-documented inability to do well on the death fight. Those sights, man. He spawns them on top of you. What are you gonna do about that? Big asshole. Just hoping to take out... Oh, I didn't have my shield anymore? I was gonna say I was hoping to take him out before my shield went away, and I was so sure that I saw I still had my shield. And it blinks before it goes away too, so I must have totally missed something there. Oh well. There we go. So we now have a level 4 Meat Boy, which is cool. Cat item. That's really disappointing. I was so sure I was gonna find a cat item in here and everything was gonna be okay. Yeah, absolutely can't afford any of that. If I picked up one of those, as we found out earlier, I'll just go down to no hearts whatsoever. Which is cheap for an item, but I can't really afford to be at no hearts. Unfortunately, I don't have the dead cat, which would have made it totally worthwhile to pick up the ability to fly there. Ooh, did you see that fucking shot? That was ridiculous. Okay, another library. That's kind of unusual. What have we got in here? Nothing useful. Cool. Kind of expected that. Here. 2 keys for a sad onion is a good trade. That will double our tears rate, I'm pretty sure. Which, really, it makes us a lot more powerful, but I don't think it's enough right now. And level 4 Meat Boy is actually really good. He's strong enough to make up for the fact that he makes your bombs a little bit useless. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. So at this point, like if I had to choose between a level 2 and a level 4 Meat Boy, I'd choose level 4. So it's good that we have this now. But most of the time, you don't have the opportunity to get a level 4. This is the first time I've naturally gotten a level 4 Meat Boy in a long time. But he's pretty powerful. Oh my god. Alright, we have the Polaroid. Now we just need to not die, which is looking increasingly unlikely. Yep. So as I said earlier in this run, if I get the Polaroid, I'm definitely going to lose. If I don't get the Polaroid, then I'm probably going to win. And that's exactly how this shit is going down. I'm just barely hanging in here. If only I could find like a judgment that gives me a none habit. Then we could turn this shit around. But that's about the level of awesome I would need. Let's pop into the secret room here. I'm assuming this is the secret room. It could very easily not be. Yeah, why not? I mean, I haven't found a single secret room so far. I've had incredibly poor luck, but it was worth a shot. Oh man. Oh. Alright. Well, let's head onward here. Lasers are assholes. Cursed Skull, definitely don't want that. They'll teleport me every single time I get hit. Let's play these guys a lot, in the hopes of ending up with some Spirit Hearts, which is extremely uncommon to get from these guys, but you know. What are you gonna do? Clutch at those straws, man. Never let go. We could at least get to the chest. I'm not going to pretend that I have any chance of beating the chest. You know, I probably don't have any chance of beating Isaac either. But it's nice to pretend, you know. Ah, man. This is what my life has come to. Just gambling away my life savings in the hope of getting something that will allow me to live a little bit longer. Nope. I can't believe I haven't gotten a single Spirit Heart yet. Well, I can. They're pretty rare. Which is great. Yeah, 2 half hearts. Thanks, asshole. Cool. Yeah, just blow up. Why not? Come on. I can't use those. I traded away my hearts in the hope of becoming a cat, which is now basically impossible. Oh, man. I can't believe that I found the Polaroid on this run. Like, you guys are seeing this, right? You've seen my previous episodes. It's such bullshit. On the good runs, I never can find the Polaroid. I try as hard as I can. On the bad runs, when I'm just trying to get by, it'll just pop up somewhere. Total bullshit. Oh well. It would be really cool if I could somehow manage to pull this off. I don't really want that Skittle. Okay, well, see you later. Back to the grind, I guess. Cain vs. Slav. Yeah, I'm gonna bomb my way out of here. Oh wait, no, there is a door in here. I didn't realize that. I thought this was a dead end. Okay, we do have to keep on going now. Well, pretty much run over at this point. We just finally got a charge on our revelations, giving us a slight chance of coming back. Very, very slight. We'll bomb all these rocks. Give me some Spirit Hearts. No! Oh man, I can't believe that he didn't push that bomb. I was sure he was going to push it right into me. Give me Spirit Hearts. Nope. Alright. Well, take out Mom's heart, which of course will give us no drops, so there's no chance of like coming back as a result of this fight at all. I tried to lay a bomb there. Apparently my timing was off because I walked right into a monster spawn. Or rather, I don't think I walked into it. I think it spawned on me. If we're being perfectly frank here. And, you know, since when has bullshit like that not been a part of Binding of Isaac? Kill the laser! Kill the laser! Okay. Kill the zombies. Okay, one more zombie. Hey boy, you can take that out way easier than I can. Okay, yep, drop the bomb. Ah, well. I think we all saw that coming. Get the Polaroid, die. Don't get the Polaroid, succeed. This same Sisyphusian torment that I've been going through for the last several episodes. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.